Please join us in welcoming the distinguished members of our platform party.
Ladies and gentlemen, new COVID guidelines adopted by New York State tell us that if you are fully vaccinated and feel comfortable, you may remove your mask. However, for all others, we ask that you follow the guidelines and keep your masks on.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard Larson. As president of the Stony Brook University Senate, I'm honored to formally open today's ceremony. Here now, in the presence of the candidates for academic recognition, faculty, administration, alumni, honored guests and friends of the State University of New York at Stony Brook, our commencement ceremony is hereby convened. Please rise if you are able for the singing of our national anthem that will be led by Morgan Manafasier from our Department of Music.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. It is now my distinct pleasure to present to you the president of Stony Brook University, Dr. Maury McInnes.
Welcome to all present today at this historic commencement. Welcome to the members of the faculty and staff, to the parents and friends of our graduates, and above all, to the graduating class of 2021. It is my pleasure to introduce somebody renowned for his extraordinary service to the state of New York. Although he's a Brooklyn resident, he's been a tireless advocate for Long Island and a close friend of the Stony Brook family. United States Senator Chuck Schumer.
Hello, Stony Brook. This is Senator Chuck Schumer, and it's my honor to address the faculty and staff, the families and friends of the graduates, but most of all, you, the class of 2021. Everyone says your senior year in college will be the most memorable, and for many of you, it probably has been. The challenge of these moments are truly unique, but so has been our collective response. The fact that we're still celebrating this graduation, it just goes to show that New Yorkers won't let anything stop us from honoring what's so important in life. Nothing can take away from the fact that you've earned a degree from such a fine institution of higher learning. So, class of 2021, my message to you is simple. Right now, it may feel like the future is uncertain, but don't let the harshness of this past year prevent you from seizing new opportunities. And we need your help and your courage to rebuild our country even stronger than it was before. So to the graduates, I say once again, congratulations, good luck, Godspeed.
Thank you, Senator Schumer, and thank you for being with us virtually to join us in celebrating this remarkable commencement. Graduates, I can feel your excitement. Today marks our return to in-person commencements. We are celebrating scholars who have persevered and even thrived during remote and asynchronous education. And we're able to do it alongside the friends and family who supported them all the way. That is something worth celebrating. And I'd like to begin by leading a round of applause, first for all of our guests here who have been integral to our graduates' journey in our journey. So graduates, please rise and give your friends and family a round of applause. And now, friends and family, let's stand and give a big cheer for the class of 2021. Graduates, you have learned and grown more in your time in university than anyone could have predicted. On this momentous occasion, let us reflect on the qualities that will distinguish our Stony Brook University class of 2021. Stony Brook is a place of community between disciplines, students, staff, and faculty, and neighbors and partners across the world. During their time here, our students make vital connections, friends and mentors who will buoy them personally and professionally for the rest of their lives. In a year of physical distancing, our class of 2021 learned different ways to collaborate and connect. You had to reorganize your home lives, prioritize health, maintain friendships, and adapt to new modes of learning. In the final year of your journey, you had to find community and connection during global upheaval. It was a daunting task. Yet time and time again, your class met this challenge with positivity, ingenuity, and hope. As the state worked rapidly to care for patients and fight COVID-19, our students ran test sites, provided medical attention, and used their knowledge in medicine and healthcare to keep our community safe. I am inspired by the way today's graduates have used their individual skills and interests to support one another. I am proud to say that with the leadership of the class of 2021, This year, Stony Brook University was able to conduct a combined 29% of classes fully in person or in a hybrid form, and keep the resident students on campus without any significant outbreaks. That is a remarkable achievement. Also in the last year, our nation has made a step change in acknowledging past and current systemic racism. Students of the class of 2021 were on the vanguard of demanding racial justice and working to promote equity and inclusivity within their own departments and organizations, even in times of exhaustion. As the class of 2021 sets out to make its contributions to our society, I cannot imagine a group of students more capable of moving these conversations into action. In times of strife, we will look to you as a constructive voice and positive energy toward a better future for all. I recently had the opportunity to see the incredible art made by our graduating seniors in Zucchero Gallery. Much of their work reflected on the longing of isolation and emotional extremes of this past year. But significantly, it was clear that these gifted artists had found great beauty in unexpected, intimate spaces. They had found real human connection in their art, and this is indicative of the kind of emotionally complex, mature perspectives that will differentiate the class of 2021. In times of tumult, I know that we can turn to you for creativity, beauty, and perspective. Class of 2021, your unparalleled experience has given you a wisdom that was unimaginable just 18 months ago. You are leaving Stony Brook with lived, firsthand knowledge of the human condition in all its foibles, nuances, and possibilities. And I submit that this commencement has unrivaled symbolic value. The world is opening up, and you are joining leaders in a new world with new possibilities. It thrills me to see the class of 2021 embark on its next steps. As you join Stony Brook's more than 200,000 alumni across the globe, we want you to stay connected to Stony Brook, engage with our passionate community, and consider this university a second home to celebrate your achievements. Your track record is singular. You've graduated under unmatched circumstances, showing grace, determination, and resilience in the face of adversity. Your talents and experience can make an indelible impact on the world. You have seen the unexpected and pernicious challenges that life can deliver. And already the class of 2021 has met many of these challenges and has never stopped learning. For years to come, we at Stony Brook University will look with admiration at your demonstrated strength, your proven compassion, and your earned wisdom. Congratulations, class of 2021. It is now my honor to introduce the President of the Undergraduate Student Government, Asna Jamal, for a special presentation from the class of 2021.
Congratulations, class of 2021. I am Asna Jamal. I am the President of the Undergraduate Student Government, and I'm excited to present this year's senior class gift. In the 2004-2005 academic year, the class representative and the Dean of Students established the Student Giving Campaign, which allowed students like us an opportunity to give back and show our support for Stony Brook. Over the years, students have raised hundreds of thousands of dollars to fund meaningful initiatives on our campus. They have supported scholarships, student life, advanced the reach of the university's research and service missions, and helped to restore communities during times of need. Under the leadership of the Senior Legacy Council, the class of 2021 mobilized to continue this important tradition. As a result of their leadership and vision, many seniors have contributed to this year's class gift. You can identify these Super Seawolves by the red and black generosity cords that we are wearing today. I would like to take this time to recognize my fellow Executive Council member, Jolena Podolsky, who has also helped with the efforts to push this initiative. So Jolena, thank you so much for your good and important work. As contributors, we are not only helping to leave our mark here at Stony Brook, but are also demonstrating our citizenship to the world and taking the first step in becoming active and loyal alumni. President McInnes, as the USG president, I am excited to report that the senior class has again raised several thousands of dollars to support the Stony Brook Fund for Excellence, general scholarships, the Student Emergency Fund, Student Life, the Scholar Center, and many other important parts of our university. We hope that our contribution will allow us to leave a lasting legacy to the university and community. To my fellow graduates, thank you for contributing, and I look forward to seeing you at homecoming on October 23rd. Congrats, Seawolves!
Thank you, Asna. And I'm proud to say that the class of 2021 has raised over $24,000 for Stony Brook University. Thank you all for your hard work and dedication to Stony Brook, and we are all so proud of you. And now I'd like to introduce this year's student speaker, Kiara Arias. Kiara from New York City is graduating with her degree in political science, as well as minors in journalism and media arts. She has been a highly engaged and trusted student leader at Stony Brook, serving as the Director of Diversity and Inclusion Affairs for the undergraduate student government, a resident assistant, and a digital journalism teaching assistant. She has also completed marketing and communications internships and served on several university committees focused on student engagement at Stony Brook. After graduation, she will intern with the American Civil Liberties Union. Please join me in welcoming Kiara.
Hello, Stony Brook graduates. I'm Kiara Arias, and just like you, I'm proud to be part of the class of 2021. I'm grateful for the opportunity to share a few reflections with you, our undergraduate and graduate students, celebrating this milestone today, both here in person and virtually. When I think back over my 4 years at Stony Brook, the first word that comes to mind is unforgettable. We've interacted with and learned from so many diverse people from all across the world through our classes, clubs, and campus events. We spent many late nights studying, hanging out with friends, sharing our life stories, and having fun. We've been mentored, challenged, and supported by Stony Brook's faculty and staff to be our best. We've been cheered on by our parents, family, children, and loved ones. We've developed important leadership skills that'll take us far in life. We've taken part in some of Stony Brook's best traditions, like Roth Regatta and Midnight Scream. And we've had to explain to our family and friends back home, what's a Seawolf? Part of our collective experience is that we all have faced challenges along the way towards earning our degree. We've worked hard to achieve success, but we've also overcome obstacles. During my first week at Stony Brook, September 3rd, 2017, in the late evening to be exact, the residents in Simpson and I faced a short-lived challenge. That's the night the lights on campus fizzled out. People panicked, but the RAs, always ready, handed out glow sticks in the hallways and urged everyone to remain calm. While we were thrust into darkness for a short time, the lights soon returned and our lives went back to normal. While this was only a momentary test of our resilience, it foreshadowed the significant challenge we would all face a few years later. In March 2020, the COVID pandemic affected everything in our lives, and many people in our campus community experienced uncertainty, loss, and isolation. But as Seawolves always do, we again found light by working together, taking one step at a time, and never giving up. Through it all, we learned that whatever we're confronted with, whether it's a blackout or a pandemic, we're unstoppable. Our time at Stony Brook has been filled with so many great experiences surrounded by incredible people. Stony Brook has given us the space to chart our own path, make our own mistakes, help us be comfortable with the idea of not being perfect, and given us the confidence that we have the tools to be successful. As we look to the future, I encourage us all to continue finding beauty in the ordinary little things. And when we do this, all moments become memorable, and we'll find ourselves smiling even on our worst day, giving our lives a whole new meaning. Congratulations, class of 2021 graduates. We made it.
I'm Eric Wertheimer, and as Dean of the Graduate School and Vice Provost for Graduate Education and Professional Education, I'm honored to confer the highest of all academic degrees and to recognize the accomplishments of doctoral candidates who have earned PhDs. Hooding a graduate who has completed the requirements for a doctoral degree is a symbolic academic ritual that celebrates many years of study and investigation. It's an important and significant moment both for the graduates and their advisors. I invite President McInnes and Provost Goldbart to come forward for today's hooding of our candidates.
As we call the graduates to the stage, we will first present graduates who are in person. We will then call the names of all graduates joining us virtually, and we appreciate your patience with this new process. From the graduate program in economics, Noor Al-Masad, advised by Hugo Benitez Silva and hooded by David Wixer. Also from the graduate program in economics, Shika Rawat, advised by Samuel Centorino and also hooded by David Wixer. And now from the graduate program in mathematics, Alexander Milivojevic, advised by Dennis Sullivan. Also from the graduate program in mathematics, Prithviraj Chowdhury, advised by Jason Starr and hooded by Eric Wertheimer. Also from the graduate program in mathematics, Nathan Chen, advised by Robert Lazarsfeld. And next from the graduate program in mathematics, Rui Ji Yang, advised by Robert Lazarsfeld and Christian Schnell. And next from the graduate program in mathematics, Jack Burkhart, advised by Christopher Bishop. And now from the graduate program in physics, Kevin Wood, advised by Chong-Yi Jung. And next from the graduate program in physics, Sergei Martinenko, advised by Clark McGrew. And next from the graduate program in physics, Daniel Gift, advised by Reuven Essig. Also from the graduate program in physics, Mukul Shulapurka, also advised by Reuven Essex. Also from the Department of Physics and Astronomy, Chengyan, advised by Reuven Essig. Now we move to the graduate program in psychology, Jackie Joe, advised by Joanne Davila. And next from the graduate program in psychology, Amanda Russo, advised by Ryan Parsons and hooded by Brenda Anderson. And next from the graduate program in psychology, Kara Kafer, advised by Matthew Lerner. And next from the graduate program in psychology, Tennille Taggart, advised by Nicholas Eaton. And next from the graduate program in psychology, Shen Shiroy, advised by Susan Brennan and Arthur Samuel. Also from the graduate program in psychology, Zared Shaver, advised by Richard Gehrig. And now from the graduate program in science education, Richard Gerns, advised by Angela Kelly and hooded by Keith Shepard. Also from the graduate program in science education, Robert Krakel, also advised by Angela Kelly and hooded by Keith Shepard. Continuing with the graduate program in STEM education, Drew Rosen, also advised by Angela Kelly and hooded by Keith Shepard. And our last face-to-face graduate from the program in science education, Michael Kanena, advised by Keith Shepard. And now we shall call the names of our graduates who are joining us virtually. From the graduate program in mathematics, Elmedi Ainasi, advised by Dror Varolin. From the graduate program in psychology, Yupei Chen, advised by Gregory Zielinski. From the graduate program in psychology, Sierra Kuzava, advised by Kristen Bernard. From the graduate program in physics, Xinlong Li, advised by Michael Zingali. And lastly, from the graduate program in physics, Sunil Raut, advised by Michael Wilking.
Let's hear it. Congratulations to all today's doctoral candidates. The master's is an advanced degree signifying the acquisition of specialized theoretical and practical knowledge beyond that required for a baccalaureate degree. Master's graduates must demonstrate advanced analytical skills, complex problem solving, critical evaluation, and independent scholarship appropriate to their chosen fields. Will the candidates for master's degrees please rise? President McGuinness, it is my honor to acknowledge the accomplishments of these candidates. Candidates, please be seated. I'd now like to invite Provost Paul Goldbart forward for the presentation of honors candidates.
As Provost, I'm honored to present to you our undergraduate honors candidates who are graduating today with distinction. Degrees with distinction are conferred upon candidates who have completed at least 55 credits at Stony Brook, have letter grades assigned to at least 80% of their coursework, and attained the requisite GPA in their program. The levels of distinction are cum laude, graduating with honor and representing the 85th percentile of all students, magna cum laude, graduating with great honor and representing the 93rd percentile, and summa cum laude, graduating with the greatest honor, representing the 98th percentile of all students. Attainment of a degree with distinction is indicated on each of these students' diplomas and on their permanent academic record. Will candidates graduating with the distinctions of cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude please stand and be recognized? President McInnes, it is with great pride that I present to you this year's honors candidates. Honors candidates, you may be seated. Now, please join me in welcoming Nicole Sampson, Distinguished Professor of Chemistry and Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, to begin the presentation of today's candidates for degree conferral.
Thank you, Provost Goldbart. I would also like to acknowledge our deans, chairs, directors, and faculty who are joining us today. Thank you for being here. Welcome, College of Arts and Sciences, May 2021 graduates, parents, partners, siblings, and friends. Thank you for joining us today to honor our students and be a part of this special celebration. Today, through our 3 commencement celebrations for the College of Arts and Sciences, I'm proud to present nearly 2,100 commencement candidates for this May. The college is graduating 1,840 undergraduate students, 130 master's and advanced certificates, and approximately 135 DMA and PhD students. In today's ceremony, we will be graduating students with degrees in economics, mathematics, physics, astronomy and planetary science, psychology, integrative neuroscience, clinical psychology, cognitive science, and social and health psychology. I am pleased that representatives from these programs are with us today on the platform. The past year has brought new challenges unlike many of us have ever known. We've stepped out of our comfort zones, learned new technologies, and engaged with each other virtually, and now finally in person. We've become accustomed to quarantines, social distancing, Zoom meeting classes and parties, and everything from home or remotely. Our students, faculty, and staff have indeed risen to the occasion to do the best we could do in the most challenging of circumstances. I've heard from many faculty and staff that the behavior and adaptability of our students during this difficult time has been phenomenal. And our efforts have been successful as we begin to see the light at the end of the tunnel on this very bright day. Here we are today, fortunate to celebrate this very important milestone in person with each of you about to cross this stage, hearing your name and receiving the degree you've worked tirelessly for. As an educator for more than 25 years, I've witnessed the many impressive achievements of Stony Brook's hard-working students. You come from very diverse backgrounds, adapting and bringing your own culture and customs to our vibrant community. It is evident that you embrace change and challenge, taking advantage of opportunities that will have a positive impact on your future, whether you engaged in research, benefited from hands-on experiences through internships and other experiential learning positions, participated in clubs and organizations both on and off campus, and more, often while working part or full-time to support your education. I applaud each and every one of you for your strength, resilience, and perseverance. It has not been easy, and yet here you are, about to embark on the next chapter of your lives. It may still be unwritten, but today is where it begins. And so I congratulate each of you, our amazing Seawolves, in your Stony Brook Red, our courageous and dedicated students who did not lose sight of the finish line, eager to complete this phase of your education and achieve your dreams. Our next wave of leaders, you made it, and it will be an experience you will never forget. Cheers to each of you. President McInnes, it is with great pleasure I present to you this year's candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Arts in the College of Arts and Sciences. I now invite Dr. Ken Kashansky, Senior Vice President of Health Sciences, to come up to the lectern.
Thank you, Nicole. Please join me in acknowledging our department directors and distinguished faculty who are joining us today. It is my great pleasure to congratulate the candidates for the degrees of Masters of Public Health, Masters of Health Administration, Masters of Science in Nutrition and Advanced Certificate in Nutrition, and Master's degree in Medical Humanities to the Stony Brook University College of Arts and Sciences graduation. With recent events of the pandemic caused by COVID-19, our newly minted Masters of Public Health and Health Administration graduates have a huge mandate to rebuild and refresh the public health infrastructure in the country. And your Stony Brook training will serve you incredibly well in a multitude of roles in these efforts. Likewise, having our graduates in nutrition have a major mission ahead in helping to impact the poor nutritional state that makes many of our most vulnerable citizens susceptible to health disorders, including COVID-19, obesity, diabetes, and heart disease and stroke, to mention but a few. Finally, as the science of medicine grows, complexity in diagnosis and care can make personal medical decision-making more and more difficult. As advances in medical technology have been known to push the limits of medical ethics, the need for physicians and other healthcare professionals trained in the humanity of the illness experience is becoming more and more important, making our graduates critical to maintaining the humane side of human medicine. I salute each and every one of our Masters of Public Health, Health Administration, of Nutrition, and of the Medical Humanities. President McGinnis, it is my great pleasure to present to you this year's candidates for the degrees of Master of Science in Nutrition, Advanced Certificate in Nutrition, Master of Public Health, Master of Health Administration, Masters of Arts in Medical Humanities, Compassionate Care, and Bioethics. Congratulations to you all.
Nicole Alakingal. Cassandra Abrams. Asha.
It is now my honor to invite President McInnes to join me as we recognize today's candidates.
From Nicole Alakingal. Cassandra Abrams. Asha Ali. Chelsea Apia Kubi. Allison Asher. Alexandra Wright. Vanessa Austria. Malaysia Coriolan. Sandy Ruby Fuentes. Alexandra Crowley. Thanks. Aleem Kaligasis. Thanks. Connor Leshuk. Kajidatu Mohammed. Devin Olson. Gabriella Pondofelli. Melissa Resto. Ryan Scott. Cassandra Willie. Tenzin Yangchen. Gina Cavisen. Charles Eder. Alyssa O'Keefe. Claudia Chishevska. Shania Twain. Shania Brinkley. Jillian Folletta. Ashley Fontana. Sarah Hyland. Devin Jones. Yukihira Kitagawa. Jeremy Maciars. Nicole Toomey. Carolyn Kenny. Christine Abdul cum laude. Michelle Agaviv cum laude. Nir Alishian, magna cum laude. Isabel Alvarez. Erica Aguilar. Danielle Ahmed. Mahimi Alan. Zariah Alvarez, magna cum laude. Tasman Amanuela, cum laude. Alicia Anthony. Lauren Assen. Vincent Ashton. Caroline Atiku. Amna Atif. Michael Beck. Jonathan Baez, summa cum laude. Yashafsvi Bajaj, magna cum laude. Jesse Balansag. Salvatore Baldinucci, cum laude. Okay. Deanna Basarag, summa cum laude. Dylan Beasley, summa cum laude. Chelsea Bell, magna cum laude. Zulema Benitez Arigada. Angelica Berrios. Brenda Bertinoli. Janvi Barawani. Marissa Bursner. Christina Bogdani, magna cum laude. Richard Baruto. Margaret Bradley, cum laude. Alexandra Diaz. Trevor Brightfeller. Isaudi Brito Majay. Melissa Brooks, magna cum laude. Aiden Bohm, magna cum laude. Nicholas Bonnell. Sarah Boozy. Chloe Kalonji, cum laude. Mark Julian Calzo. Jonathan Campbell, cum laude. Kellyanne Campisi, cum laude. Montgomery Carroll. Jillian Casaburi. Alexis Casey, cum laude. Caitlin Casimatas. Spencer Catalani, summa cum laude. Anna Marie Culvery, summa cum laude. Michael Kazari. Alexander Chambari. Chak Hu Chen. Taj Chen. Benson Chen.
Okay, switch. Go ahead, Donna. Go ahead, Donna.
Shaoen Chen, cum laude. Zohi Chayu. Un-Wa Choi, Una Choi. Waverly Chong, cum laude. Jana Chow. Hope Siervo. Ramata Sisi. Jillian Kaminsky. Bridget Considine. Nasaan Kaur. Omar Daoud, cum laude. Emily De Upante. Maya David, summa cum laude. Anuradha Dayona. Hannah DeSantos, cum laude. David Diaz. Matthew Allen Legmai Domingo. Benjamin D'Onofrio, magna cum laude. Julian Drake Bake, cum laude. Anjuna Duba. Jeru Duffy. Kennedy Dukes. Jacina Duque. Miranda Edwards. Zenba Zain Elizem Zem-E. El-Zem Zawi, cum laude. Rachel Ng. Zachary N. Gasser. Emily English, summa cum laude. Marina Escarda, cum laude. Mary Celine Esuguera. Alessandra Faliga. Victoria Falk. Kimberly Fernandez. Vincent Ferrara, cum laude. Christina Fracciani. Kylie Freed, cum laude. Ashley Friedel. Jada Gari. Sebastian Gallego, magna cum laude. Kelly Garces Gutierrez, cum laude. Rome Garcia. Caitlin Garcia. Kevin Gaunet. Shiloh Germain. Alexa Giambacano. Fallon Gilbert. Naomi Gluck. Lucy Gordon, summa cum laude. Ryan Goss. John Green. April Griggs, cum laude. Caitlin Grossman. Skylar Haas. Yazoo Gao. Caitlin Hayes, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Heiberger. William Half. Christopher Half, summa cum laude. Maria Gura. Karina Hernandez. Selin Gouven. Joy Hamilton, summa cum laude. Tyler Hickman. Jacqueline Ho, summa cum laude. Stephen Hanovic, magna cum laude. Jeffrey Wong, summa cum laude. Jody Huey, magna cum laude. Nicole Hurwitz, summa cum laude. Ibrahim. Samitha Abraham. Maisha Ilasova. You don't have a card. Will you help me? Anastasia Kolisichenko. Miranda Kafora, summa cum laude. Wendy Chen. Megan Cullum. Kelly Chen. Chelsea Abreu. Maheen Khan. Danielle Bailey. Danny Blumster. Cum laude. Usong Chen, summa cum laude. Wei Jean Zhou, summa cum laude. Catherine Early. Umad Youssef, summa cum laude. Shania Brinkley. Faisal Akam. Gigi Z, magna cum laude. Crystal Tejada, magna cum laude. Jeffrey Boyd. Ivan Sanchez. Victoria Wander, summa cum laude. Avante Patel. Goka Lee Maiba. Sharitha Medebune, cum laude. Analiba Yirova, summa cum laude. Justin Ligason. Sylvie Stroller, magna cum laude. Christopher Mayer. Nicole Marie Trimbawi. Yechen Pan.
Beanice Lara. Urmila Majunder. Linda Jaffa. Anna Pinzon. Ali Chu. Joseph Lombardo. Jacqueline Papavera. Amelia Camaro cum laude. Kavindra Sahabir. Manvi Shah, magna cum laude. Anna Sajin, cum laude. Apurva Najapa, cum laude. Aditya Mole. Karan Kumar, magna cum laude. Ethan Mull, cum laude. Spencer May, magna cum laude. Dilip Sridhar. Jay-Z Lau, cum laude. Eric Wagner, cum laude. Esteban Odravo Ponce. Daniel Waxman. Wan Yang. Jonathan Janketic. Laura Jans, summa cum laude. Christopher Jimenez. Oluwaseyi Jamewa. Brianna Josephak, magna cum laude. Alexandra Costamunitis. Yamini Katharuju. Olivia Cato, cum laude. Madison Kale. Megan Kelly. Omar Khalik. Shubraz Khan. Sarah Knoth. Rachel Koltsov. Patricia Kazakarski, magna cum laude. Vasiliki Liaratis. Cassandra Kroll. Zachary Kroll. Nirmila Laji, summa cum laude. Sanjana Lawani, cum laude. Tarun Kumar. Carrie Latchman. Michael Lowe. Austin Laviano. Hannah Leach. Jacqueline Lee. Vanessa Lee, cum laude. Perla Leon. Ariadne Lariatis. Mohammed Nama. Emily Lee Rowland. Naomi Lewis, summa cum laude. Young Lee, cum laude. Roxy Lee. Aliu Lightborn. Haley Linkletter. Mi Liu. Ziyi Liu. Justin Liu, cum laude. Sanji Liu, summa cum laude. Siki Liu. Catherine Lupercio. Nicole Lutsky, summa cum laude. Amanda MacGyver, MacViger. Oh my God. Timothy Mahan. Is that a word? Lindsay Mamina, summa cum laude. Robert Marston. Jessica Mano. Kasi Mastriani. Alexandra Mateo, cum laude. James May, summa cum laude. Carla Maza. Alyssa Mendez. Sean McDonald, cum laude. Sergio Silva. Katie Mendoza Luna. Catherine Mija, cum laude. Julian Michelle, summa cum laude. Aksu Mirza. Jamie Morales. Kayla Morales. James Morell. Arik Muzeko, cum laude. Julia Muleli. Rahul Nanini. Arnold Nadaban. Kushi Narvakar. Next one. Umama Nuaz, magna cum laude.
Alyssa Ramos Vargas. She's entering from the left.
Jason Ing. Susan Nielsen, cum laude. Christina Nocolina. Jamie Oakes. Hannah Orfori, cum laude. Vanessa Oliveria. Curvin Orlana. Dainty Forjo. Michelle Padilla. William Paschuni, T, magna cum laude. Rashali Patel. Nicolette Paternoster.
Vinicius Perez Silva, cum laude. Cassie Philogene. Kimberly Poxtis, cum laude. Gianna Pasamato, cum laude. Robert Prentice. Yo Kyo. Jifan Chu, magna cum laude. Jasmine Quiles. Amanda Ragusa. Marcus Ramos. Jorge Ramos. Alexis Rabori, magna cum laude. Ariel Richard, magna cum laude. Christian Romano. Jennifer Roque. Joseph Roez. Hannah Russell. Eric Sanford. Mary Santos, cum laude. Emily Shalcom, cum laude. Elizabeth Schwanner. Carolyn Sharon. Daniel Sedlak. Paula Dominica Sagara, cum laude. Daniel Simonella. Courtney Semper. Millie Shah. Sharjil Shaikh, summa cum laude.
Gaurav Sharma. Alexander Shipetich, summa cum laude. Zainab Sohail. Durbar Singha. Gurpreet Sai, summa cum laude. Singh. Gurpreet Singh, summa cum laude. Tumara Smith. Michael Smith, magna cum laude. Samir Sumro. Elaine Soto. Christina Spalding. Olivia St. John. Owen Steele, cum laude. Yasmin Steed, cum laude. Zachary Stone, summa cum laude. Emily Strickland, cum laude. Jaid Soares. Sanchana Subraya. Kai Susik. Daniela Tobarada. Christina Tailiu.
Ziki Tongzu, cum laude. That's right. Sarah Tantawi. Rima Shah, cum laude. Rebecca Theodore. Kayla Thompson. Matthew Toledo Zuritsky, summa cum laude.
Noreen Townsend, summa cum laude. Jason Trujillo, summa cum laude. Amanda Trupo, cum laude. Elizabeth C., magna cum laude. Ying Tong Tong. Justin Ullman, magna cum laude. Natalia Umanzor, cum laude. Jessica Opin. Isla Urul. Jennifer Valani, sum cum laude. Tong Wang, cum laude. D. Wong. Mackenzie Stewart. Xingqing Wang. Zishu Wang. Anga Wang. Clarissa Wa Kell, summa cum laude. Emily Weinstein, summa cum laude. Sarah Wigger Garcia. Victor Wu. Victoria Wu.
Amanda Wu, summa cum laude. Ajmain Yamin, magna cum laude. Lauren Yoon, cum laude. Tanli Zhang. Yunting Zhang, magna cum laude. Quile Zhang. James Zhou. Caitlin Jarov. Perry Zilberman, magna cum laude. Dior Zaradov. Alexandra Carpio. Janae Bryant. Diego Santos Sanchez. Zhao Zhang.
Krista Schmidt. Javier Rodriguez.
And our last in-person graduate is Shannon Murphy, and she is seated in the field. Now we will recognize our graduates who are joining us virtually. Karen Arul, Cameron Avery, Fernando Acevedo, summa cum laude, Osvaldo Acosta, Dennis Aglagul, Raisa Ahmed, cum laude, Elmedi Einase, Alan Erani, Baris Ikaya, Pablo Alvarez, Jean-Francois Arbour, Omar Azmi, Danielle Bailey, Errol Bacon, cum laude, Jillian Bechtold, cum laude. Frederick Bernishka. Elizabeth Bonilla. Jonathan Bonilla. Gabrielle Browner. Brina Bukowski, cum laude. Jack Burkhart. Matthew Burnett. Nicola Kayai. Norman Nicholas Cameron. Nasheen Canario. Jennifer Canas, summa cum laude. Samantha Cancellieri. Catherine Rose Capone. Alexandra Carpio. Marianne Carrillo. Gabriela Catapano. Barsha Chakraborty. Liang E. Che. Joshin Chen. Zihan Chen. Z. Chen, summa cum laude. Nathan Chen. Shuja Chen. Eric Chen. Prithviraj Chowdhury. Brianna Cristiano. Isabel Chu. Hee-Wang Chung. Tara Conlon. Janae Cora. Astrid Cousins. Sarah Ann Culver. Chow Fei Dai. Dejune Davis. Ann Davis. Victoria DeAngelis, cum laude. Samuel DeFaz. Joseph DeSantis, magna cum laude. Jenny Dodari, cum laude. Catherine Diaz. Erin Early, cum laude. Victoria Ann Fabrizio.
Xin Fan. Nicholas Felice, cum laude. Olga Feliciano. Mafan Fang. Edward Finkelstein, magna cum laude. Emily Flyer. Brian Florentino. Kunal Gulani. Darian George. Ariel Gerard. Ilya Goro. Todd Granados. Umaya Gray. Uditya Gunji. Liming Gyoy. Albert Guo, magna cum laude. Anthony Guzman. Stephen Ham. Mariam Hassanani. Omar Hagazi. Lysandra Hernandez Vasquez. Dishore Holy Prasad. Rente Ho. Jian Hu. Alan Yuang, summa cum laude. Kate Hunter. Shinen Lizani. Daniel Jun. He Lin Jung, cum laude. Jafar Kalam. Perneet Kao, cum laude. Nalan Kaushik. Carolyn Kenny. Dimitri Kim, summa cum laude. Rena Kitagawa. Anastasia Kalinishenko, magna cum laude. Leah Kusamilalam. Ryan Kwang. Holly Lebreu. Gabriella Lucas. Enrica Lee, cum laude. Zachary Davidson. Mark Levine Weinberg. Kinwan Lee. Jiquen Lee. Jingjing Lian. Linda Lin, cum laude. Shou Lu, cum laude. Bocheng Lu. Shiwei Lu. Jami Lu. Yuhao Lu, cum laude. Asha Liverpool. Catherine LaRusso. Maggie Lowe. Andrea Lombardo. Yanan Liu. Eamon Mabruk. Deanna Magnay. Isha Malik. Carly Manlove. Maria Mora. Erin Kathleen McCormick. Michelle Milfy. Jordan McKernan. Zaire Merritt. Victoria Miranda. Jacqueline Montserrat, cum laude. Raquel Moreno. Atika Muthmina. Louis May. Gabrielle Nardelli, cum laude. Niambi Nelson. Nat An Yem Vu, cum laude. Kalina Nu, cum laude. Jade 9. Estrella Nunez, cum laude. Jack O'Brien. Alyssa Ortiz. Ariel Pablo. Junitil Pahi, magna cum laude. Jukan Penn, magna cum laude. Jianku Park. Lauren Paschke. Jacob Paul. James Peter. Marissa Petreski, summa cum laude. Alan Pierre Lewis. Max Podgorski. Carolyn Polito. Gabriel Postiglione. Don Prager. Edie Key. Kaylin Q. Mackenzie Quinn.
Siobhan Rafferty, magna cum laude. Sean Regihusadan. Amanda Raguso. Chandi Raj. Jonathan Ramos Fernandez. Melissa Ramos Lemos, summa cum laude. Sanil Rout. Shen Ren, magna cum laude. Vishnu Rendala. Amanda Reinhardt. Francis Risso, magna cum laude. Josephine Robinson. Leonardo Ruales. Wilder Rucker. Marisol Safran. Alyssa Rybkin. Farid Salazar. Salvatore Salerno. Humza Sum-E. Brandon Lee Santos. John Santatucci, cum laude. Catherine Scarborough. Kimberly Schoendler. Aaron Cervinkis. Christine Shannon. Rohit Sharma. Adam Shihada. Joanna Simeon. Brooke Shipman. Sheila Sierra. Ariana Singh. Julian Blair Cisco. Star Smith. Alexandra Solinwinska. Shu Tong Song. Zhan Song. Chang Zhong Song. Jennifer Stanzish. Veta Subramanian. Un Jing Song. Karija Sila. Michael Tagaras. Tennille Taggart, Danielle Thorne, Vladimir Tognidiza, Michael Torres, David Trigger, Naomi Tsai, Jennifer Zhang, Ariana Taiga Moore, summa cum laude, Brandon Vanik, Oscar Wang, Chen Yong Wang, Xing Hong Wang, Yue Wang, Jessica Daly White, Jae Yong Wu, Ru Shu, magna cum laude, Zhetong Shui, Zuer Yan, cum laude, Hao Tang Yang, Jingling Yang, Alicia Yao, Rouge Yang, Yang Song Yang, PG Yu, cum laude, Sheje Yu, magna cum laude, Hong Wan, Zhizhong Zhong, Monica Zong, Xingkai Zong, Yibo Zong, Jin Zhang Yong Zong, cum laude, Yisheng Zhao, Jessica Zheng, Shezhong Zhu, Zitang Zong, Jacqueline Zorn, magna cum laude.
And we now invite Provost Goldbart forward to present the class of 2021.
Nearly there. At this time, I would like to invite all candidates for doctoral, professional, master's and bachelor's degrees and advanced graduate certificates to rise. President McInnes, these students have met the graduation requirements set by the Board of Trustees. As the representative of their faculty, I am proud to present them to you and respectfully request that you confer upon them the degrees and certificates for which they are qualified.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I confer degrees upon all of you who have completed the respective requirements with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. As tradition goes, there comes a time during the ceremony when the graduates are asked to turn their tassel from one side of their cap to another to signify the earning of a degree. You are now graduates of Stony Brook University and may now turn your tassels from right to left and toss your caps. Congratulations, Stony Brook class of 2021. We conclude our ceremony with a special alumni message and presentation of our alma mater by the Spirit of Stony Brook Marching Band.
Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it!
On behalf of the Stony Brook Alumni Association, congratulations to you, class of 2021. Good luck with your future endeavors.
Congratulations, Seawolves. I am so proud of you. You did it. I cannot wait to see what you accomplish. Go out and conquer the world. I am rooting for you. Flowers to you. Congratulations.
Hello, class of 2021. Congratulations on achieving your goal of graduating from Stony Brook University.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. You guys did it. Welcome to the alumni family.
Hey, class of 2021. You've had to overcome many hurdles this year, but you've persevered and accomplished so much. But don't stop now, this is just the beginning. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Congratulations to the Stony Brook University class of 2021. You've endured a truly historic senior year and nothing can stop you now. So get out there and show the world what Seawolves are made of.
You're now armed with a great education from one of the nation's best universities. It's time to go out and make your mark on this world, just like the 200,000 plus alums who've come before you. To the class of 2021, congratulations. Enjoy this day. And remember, you're a Seawolf for life.
Congratulations, class of 2021. My name is Rob DeBrouwer, class of 87, and president of your Alumni Association. Congratulations again, stay connected and involved.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Welcome to the Alumni Association.
Sandy shore, meeting the northern sea, ancient ground where newborn dreams arise, scarlet gray, under azure skies, the morning of a lifetime lies in Stony Brook. Raise a grateful cheer for Stony Brook. Youthful joys, youthful folly too, ancient wisdom seen through youthful eyes, lifelong friends bound by youthful ties, the morning of a lifetime lies in Stony Brook. Raise a grateful cheer for Stony Brook.
Congratulations to all of our graduates and their families. Our ceremony is now concluded. Have a great day.
Thank you.